Good morning students. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is rational numbers. These numbers are like just fractions. We have studied fractions till now as only positive. Now in this we will study about the negatives also, and they together form the rational numbers. Good morning students. Today we are going to start with our next chapter, that is chapter 9, rational numbers. Rational numbers. You have studied about natural numbers, starting from 1, 2, 3 and endless. Then you have studied about whole numbers, starting from 0 and all the natural number. 0 is included. Then you have studied about integers. Integers are negative and positive natural numbers with 0. Okay? 0 can never be negative or positive. It is neutral. Clear? So you have studied about integers. Now here, if I say 1 divided by 2, you will write it as 1 upon 2. This does not belong to any of these three categories. It's not a natural number, it's not a whole number, and even it's not an integer. This is for the positive. Now suppose if I have minus 1 divided by 2, I'll write this as minus 1 upon 2. Okay? So both of them, they don't belong to any of these categories. So we call such numbers another number where these can also be included. They are called rational numbers. They are called rational numbers. The numbers which are in the form of a upon b. You can take any variable. A can be any number, b can be any number, and these are not numbers, these are integers. A and b are integers. Okay? What they are called? Integers. Integers means they can be positive and they can be negative. First thing is that A and B are integers. They are written in the form of A upon B. First thing is clear. Then next very important thing is B cannot be equal to 0. The value of B cannot be 0. Is this clear to everyone? Now, in your book, rational number is written as P upon Q. In most of the books, in all the books, it will be written as P upon Q, where PQ are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Why I have written A upon P? Just to tell you that it can be, any variable can be used. So don't think that you have to use only P and Q. Any of the variable can be used. Now, when we talk of rational numbers, they have included the integers, fractions. So, if I start, this is your first bag. This bag comes into the whole number along with 0. So, these are natural numbers. And in integers, this is the next addition plus with whole numbers, the addition of this. Now, in the rational number bag, you will have all these three along with the fractions, positive and negative. So, the bag is becoming bigger. First bag was of natural number. Natural numbers, they were included in the whole number. Whole numbers were taken up by the integers, and now the integers are also included in the rational numbers. Okay, you have done fractions. Fractions were just only positive. You have not studied about any negative fractions. So now rational numbers are, you can, to make it easier for you to understand, they are the fraction numbers which can be now positive or negative. Okay. So rational numbers will include all the integers, and if I say integers, integers are including whole numbers, natural numbers, plus fractions also are included in this rational number category. Is that clear? So, as you move to your next class, the bag will, you will study one more different type of number. So, we have started with this, then we move to this, and now rational numbers will include all these together. Clear? So, this is regarding your rational numbers. Now, then next thing, rational numbers, they are of two types, positive rational numbers and negative rational numbers. Now, when you are writing positive rational numbers, means I am taking 2 upon 3. This is a rational number. This is positive. When numerator and denominator both are positive, or it can be minus 2 upon minus 3, because this minus sign, it will get cancelled. So, this is also a positive rational number. But negative minus 2 upon 3, the numerator can be, and 2 upon minus 3. Clear? So, these are negative rational numbers and these are positive rational numbers. Both are to be positive or both are to be negative. One is going to be negative. Either the numerator or the denominator to be a negative rational number. Now then comes how to represent rational numbers on a number line. number line representation. You know the number line. If I give you a number 2 upon 3 and then you have to represent minus 4 upon 3. These two you have to represent on the number line. Draw the number line as you were drawing. For the integers, 0 will be there. Clear? Now you see what is the denominator? 3. So I will divide, or better way, start writing 1 upon 3, 2 upon 3, 3 upon 3, 4 upon 3. In this manner, all the positive values will fall on the right hand side. Now the negative values, 1 upon 3 minus 2 upon 3, minus 3 upon 3, minus 4 upon 3 and minus 5 upon 3. Now you see here where the numerator and denominator are same, 3 upon 3. When I reduce it, it will become 1. So this is number 1 over here. Clear? So number 1, from 0 to 1, this gap is divided in how many parts? 3 parts. Because denominator is 3. In this way you read the fraction. So similarly here, minus 3 upon 3 is minus 1. And when after this it is 5 upon 3. And now it comes 6 upon 3. And what is 6 upon 3? It is 2. See, your numbers are there only. So we have divided 0 to 1, this unit, in how many parts? 3 parts, because the denominator is 3. Again from 1 to 2, in how many parts? 3 parts. Now they have asked 2 upon 3. So circle it. And this point is your 2 upon 3. Clear? And on the negative portion, they have asked for minus 4 upon 3. So this is your minus 4 upon 3. Now if on the same number line you have to represent two numbers, so mark this as A and mark this as B, and then write A represents 2 upon 3 and B represents minus 4 upon 3. So if both the denominators are same, you can represent the rational numbers on same number line. But if they are different, the denominators are different, then you have to make separate number lines. If I say, suppose you have to represent minus 2 upon 5. So I will draw another number line starting from 0. One value I will show 1 upon 5 towards the right hand side, because I need just only the negative. So 1 upon minus 1 upon 5, minus 2 upon 5, minus 3 upon 5, minus 4 upon 5, minus 5 upon 5, and this is your minus 1. So here 2 upon 5 will lie. So in this manner you are going to represent the numbers, rational numbers, on the number line. And next topic is writing the rational numbers in simplest or the standard form. Simplest form or standard form of rational number. Now, I told you the rational numbers are in the form of P upon Q. Now here, when you have to write in simplest or standard form, both P and Q have to be co-prime. Co-prime means they have just, both of them should have only one as common factor. No other factor should be common in between, and denominator should always be positive. Q is not equal to 0 means below 0, if I move to left hand side, all the values are negative. So Q cannot be, and these are less than 0. So if Q is not equal to 0, we are saying in the definition, then Q cannot be of any negative value when we have to write in standard form. Okay, when we are writing in standard form, Q, the denominator, should always be positive. Numerator can be negative or positive, but the denominator should always be positive and it should not be equal to 0. Clear? So these are the things that you have to keep in mind while writing the rational number in standard form. Now I'll take example 46 upon minus 36. Clear? You have to write this in standard form. First thing is that they are not co-prime numbers. You can reduce them. Okay? So, and the next thing is this denominator is negative, which is not for the standard form. So here I have written Q is not equal to 0 and cannot be negative. It cannot be negative. So first reduce it to smaller. 46 upon 36. You can reduce by taking table of 2, 2 2's and 2 3's. Then 2 1's and 2 8's. So you have reduced it. Now you are left with, I'll write here 23 and here 18. Now can you see that here nothing except 1, there is no common factor between them. Okay, so but this 36 is negative. Further you cannot reduce it. 23 upon minus 18. But second point, that denominator should not be negative. So how to write? Make the numerator negative. Write denominator as it is, but the negative sign will move to the numerator. So this is the standard form of 46 upon minus 36 is minus 23 upon 18. Okay. So this is the standard form of 46 upon minus 36. Now the next topic here is writing the absolute value. Absolute value of rational number. It is also going to be same. If I write minus 10 upon 13, this is write the absolute value. So it is going to be 10 upon 13. That's it. Absolute value is always a positive value. It can never be negative value. So wherever the negative sign is, it is going to be removed when you remove the bars. Clear? So this is regarding today's topic. And if some operation is there between the bars, first you have to solve it, then you are going to remove the bars. So this will be the answer. Clear? So that's all for today's topic. Rest we'll take up in the next session.